Hey trendy vibers, before we dive into today's video, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the latest and greatest in music, pop culture, and everything trending. Now, grab your popcorn because we're about to take you on an epic journey through the life of one of music's hottest rising stars, Tyla. Tyla, whose full name is Tyla Keisha Jones, was born and raised in the vibrant heart of South Africa. Growing up in a multicultural environment filled with rich musical traditions, she was naturally drawn to the sounds of her homeland, with its powerful African rhythms and melodic storytelling. From a young age, Tyla knew she had a unique connection to music. Her early exposure to South Africa's diverse music scene, from Afrobeat to pop and hip-hop, sparked her creativity and set the foundation for her musical career. Tyla's musical journey began in earnest when she started experimenting with her voice, discovering her ability to blend various genres into her own signature sound. As a teenager, she began writing her own songs, a process that allowed her to express her personal experiences and emotions. Music became not just an interest for her, but a means of communication and self-expression. Her early influences included African artists, pop icons, and international stars, which helped shape her diverse musical style. While Tyla was focused on honing her craft, she was aware of the challenges that lay ahead. Breaking into the music industry is never easy, especially when one hails from a relatively small scene. However, Tyla's determination and her unwavering belief in her talent kept her moving forward. She started performing in local venues, collaborating with small producers, and gaining a reputation in her community for her powerful voice and distinctive style, the spark that ignited her passion for music. Tyla's path to stardom was influenced by the environment around her. South Africa's cultural melting pot, combined with the rise of global digital platforms, created the perfect backdrop for her music. Tyla was a child of the digital age, where social media platforms and music streaming services played a crucial role in introducing new artists to the world. However, unlike many other aspiring musicians, she was not looking to simply follow trends. She aimed to create music that spoke to the hearts of listeners while maintaining a deep connection to her roots. Her early passion for music was inspired not only by her immediate surroundings, but by a deep sense of purpose. Tyla had a vision of bringing African music to the global stage, of showcasing the beauty and rhythm of her heritage while connecting it to the sounds that dominated international charts. This mission became a driving force in her career and shaped her distinctive sound. Initial struggles and industry challenges. Though Tyla's passion for music was undeniable, the journey to recognition was not without its challenges. As an emerging artist from South Africa, she faced the common struggles of limited resources, lack of connections, and the difficulty of breaking through in an industry that often overlooks talent from regions outside the major music hubs of the world. Tyla was undeterred, using these challenges as fuel for her ambition. One of the most significant hurdles Tyla faced was the lack of visibility for South African artists on international platforms. While African music has a rich and varied history, it wasn't until the global popularity of Afrobeat and other African genres in recent years that international listeners began to take notice of the continent's emerging talents. Tyla's goal was clear: to bridge this gap and bring South African music to the global stage, one song at a time. Breaking into the music industry also meant learning to navigate the complexities of the entertainment world, finding the right producers, securing record deals, and developing her brand. Like many artists, Tyla encountered moments of self-doubt, especially when success seemed just out of reach. But through these early years of struggle, Tyla remained committed to her craft. She continued to refine her music, expand her knowledge of the industry, and build a support network that would help propel her career forward. The road to recognition. Early steps in the music industry. Tyla's breakthrough didn't come overnight, but her steady dedication eventually began to pay off. She started building her presence online by sharing her music on platforms like SoundCloud and YouTube, gaining attention from listeners who resonated with her authentic sound. Slowly, her following grew as more people began to recognize the unique quality of her voice and the infectious energy she brought to her music. Her big break came when she caught the attention of key industry figures who recognized her talent and potential. This led to collaborations with well-known producers and a few smaller, independent releases that started gaining traction. Each new project helped her refine her style and connect more deeply with her audience. Tyla was no longer just an aspiring artist. She was starting to carve out her place in the competitive music industry. While Tyla's early songs were primarily Afrobeat-inspired, they also incorporated elements of global pop, dancehall, and electronic music. This fusion of sounds set her apart from other emerging artists and contributed to her appeal on the international stage. It was clear that Tyla's unique ability to blend cultures and genres was going to be one of her defining traits as an artist. Her growing popularity in South Africa eventually led her to sign a deal with a major label, which helped expand her reach to audiences outside of her home country. Tyla began performing at larger venues and international. Tyla's path to fame was a result of both timing and talent. Though her passion for music was ignited early in her life, her discovery by the right people at the right time was pivotal in propelling her career forward. In a world where numerous talented musicians are trying to make a name for themselves, Tyla's uniqueness and strong sense of identity made her stand out. It wasn't just her powerful voice, but also her ability to blend various genres and her strong connection to her African heritage that caught the attention of music industry professionals. Her breakthrough came when an influential producer from the South African music scene heard one of her early tracks. Recognizing her potential, he offered to work with her and guide her through the early stages of her professional music career. This collaboration was the catalyst that allowed Tyla to move from a local performer to a more polished artist with a broader reach. She had a natural gift for storytelling through her music, and once industry professionals began to notice her, Tyla's path to stardom started to become clearer. Her first few tracks gained traction in South Africa, which helped her build a fan base. But it wasn't just local fame that Tyla was after. She had global aspirations. She wanted to reach an audience beyond the borders of South Africa, and the digital age presented the perfect opportunity for that. Platforms like SoundCloud, YouTube, and Instagram allowed her to share her music and grow her audience organically. This was a significant step in establishing her as an international artist. First steps in the music industry, gaining momentum. Once Tyla secured some initial attention from the industry, she faced the challenges that come with entering a competitive field. She began to understand the importance of branding, image, and consistency. Tyla was determined to stay true to herself and avoid succumbing to pressures that could compromise her artistic vision. Her early steps in the industry were marked by the release of a series of singles that showcased her versatility and range. Tyla wasn't just confined to one genre. She seamlessly blended Afrobeat, R&B, pop, and even elements of hip-hop, which resonated with a wide range of listeners. Each new track was a testament to her growth as an artist and her ability to adapt to different musical styles. Collaborations played a crucial role in Tyla's early career. By partnering with established South African producers and rising stars, she expanded her reach and gained the credibility she needed to move forward. These collaborations helped her refine her sound and learn more about the intricacies of the music industry. They also provided Tyla with valuable exposure to wider audiences, both in South Africa and internationally. The breakthrough moment, Getting Late. Tyla's true breakthrough came with the release of her single, Getting Late. The song quickly gained attention not just in South Africa, but also in other parts of Africa and even Europe. Its infectious melody, catchy lyrics, and blend of Afrobeat and pop made it an instant hit. The track's success allowed Tyla to gain a massive following online, with her social media accounts exploding in popularity as fans from around the world began to discover her music. Getting Late was not only a commercial success, but also a critical one. The song's reception solidified Tyla as a fresh new talent on the global music scene. It was clear that her unique sound was something the world was ready to embrace. The success of the song brought her into the spotlight, and Tyla began receiving offers for larger performances, collaborations with well-known artists, and even opportunities to sign major record deals. The release of Getting Late marked a turning point in Tyla's career. It was the song that turned her from an aspiring artist into a global phenomenon. The track's success made it clear that Tyla was not just another artist from South Africa, but a force to be reckoned with on the international stage. It opened doors for her in the music industry, giving her the platform she needed to take her career to the next level. Rise in popularity, global attention. The success of Getting Late led to a surge in Tyla's popularity, and she began to attract attention from major international music labels and artists. Her music started to cross borders, with listeners from various countries embracing her Afrobeat-inspired sound. What made her rise even more remarkable was the way she was able to stay true to her roots while also appealing to a global audience. With the backing of a major label, Tyla began to release more music that further showcased her growth as an artist. Songs like To the Moon and The Vibe built on the momentum of Getting Late and solidified her place in the global music scene. These tracks featured a more polished production, allowing Tyla to experiment with different sounds while maintaining the authenticity that made her stand out in the first place. Tyla's ability to blend genres and her strong connection to her African heritage continued to set her apart from other artists. While her contemporaries may have stuck to more mainstream sounds, Tyla was willing to experiment and push boundaries, which resonated with her audience. As a result, she quickly gained a reputation as a versatile artist who was capable of crafting hit after hit. Her rise to popularity wasn't just about her music, it was also about her growing presence in the media. Tyla became a social media sensation, regularly engaging with her fans and sharing behind-the-scenes glimpses of her life and creative process. She used these platforms to showcase her personality, her style, and her commitment to causes she cared about, from social justice to environmental sustainability. Challenges faced: overcoming industry hurdles. While Tyla's rise to fame may have appeared seamless to many, it was not without its fair share of obstacles. Like many emerging artists, Tyla had to navigate the complexities of the music industry, which is often characterized by fierce competition, high expectations, and a lack of resources, especially for artists from smaller markets. For Tyla, her South African roots were both an asset and a challenge. While her unique sound, influenced by Afrobeat and international genres, set her apart, it also posed a challenge in a global industry that often prioritizes more mainstream pop sounds. One of the first significant hurdles Tyla encountered was the industry's tendency to overlook emerging artists from regions outside of the major music hubs. Despite her growing fan base, breaking through to the international scene required more than just a viral hit. She needed to secure the right collaborations, build relationships with key players in the industry, and find a balance between maintaining her authentic sound while meeting the commercial demands of global markets. Tyla also had to deal with the personal challenges that come with fame. The constant public scrutiny, pressure to produce hit after hit, and the expectation to maintain a flawless image weighed heavily on her. Like many artists, she struggled with self-doubt and the challenge of staying grounded while her career was skyrocketing. Balancing her personal life and public persona proved to be one of her toughest battles, but Tyla was determined to push through, finding strength in her music and the support of her fans. Another challenge Tyla faced was the need to constantly innovate and evolve. The music industry is fast-paced, with trends shifting quickly. Staying relevant meant that Tyla had to adapt her sound without losing the essence of what made her unique. This pressure to evolve creatively while remaining authentic was a significant challenge, but one that Tyla approached with determination and grace. Despite the challenges, Tyla's determination and resilience led to numerous triumphs that solidified her place in the global music scene. Her blend of Afrobeat, pop, R&B, and electronic music quickly garnered international attention, and she began collaborating with some of the biggest names in the industry. These collaborations, from established superstars to rising stars, allowed her to expand her reach and gain credibility in different markets. Tyla's ability to seamlessly cross cultural and musical boundaries was one of her greatest triumphs. She was able to introduce African sounds to a global audience, merging them with contemporary genres to create something fresh and exciting. Her music resonated with listeners not only in Africa but also in the Americas, Europe, and beyond. Songs like Getting Late and To the Moon became anthems for fans from different backgrounds, with lyrics that touched on universal themes of love, self-discovery, and the pursuit of dreams. Her performances were another highlight of her career. Tyla's live shows became a staple of her success, drawing large crowds in South Africa and internationally. Fans were drawn to her energy, stage presence, and the way she could command an audience with her music. Each performance was a celebration of her journey and a testament to the hard work and dedication she had poured into her craft. Perhaps one of her most notable triumphs was the recognition she received from prestigious music award shows and industry influencers. Tyla was nominated for multiple awards, solidifying her status as a rising star in the global music scene. Winning her first major music award was a milestone that marked her transition from a local talent to an internationally recognized artist. These triumphs were not just about the accolades, but about the doors they opened for her to continue building her career. Tyla's success in music laid the foundation for a broader expansion of her career. She knew that to maintain her relevance and continue growing as an artist, she needed to diversify her portfolio and take on new challenges outside of music. One of the first areas she expanded into was fashion. Known for her bold sense of style, Tyla quickly became a fashion icon, with her unique look and vibrant outfits catching the attention of major fashion houses. Her collaboration with fashion brands allowed her to further cement her position as a multifaceted artist. Tyla's influence in the fashion world mirrored her impact in music, as she became a key figure in the intersection of entertainment and style. Her ability to merge these two worlds allowed her to build a more complete brand, one that appealed not only to music lovers but to fashion enthusiasts as well. In addition to her music and fashion ventures, Tyla began to use her platform to advocate for causes close to her heart. As an artist who rose to fame in the digital age, she recognized the power of social media to affect change. She used her growing following to raise awareness about social justice issues, environmental sustainability, and women's empowerment. Tyla's voice became more than just an instrument for music. It became a tool for social change. Her advocacy efforts allowed her to connect with her fans on a deeper level, showing that her influence extended beyond her music. Tyla also began exploring business ventures, including launching her own merchandise line. This move not only gave her fans the opportunity to connect with her brand on a tangible level, but also opened up new revenue streams for her. Her merchandise became a symbol of her artistic vision and style, further solidifying her influence in both the music and fashion industries. Tyla's journey from a young, aspiring musician to an internationally recognized star has been marked by numerous challenges and triumphs. The challenges she faced in the music industry only fueled her determination to succeed, while her ability to overcome them solidified her place as a global artist. Her triumphs, from chart-topping hits to live performances that captivated audiences around the world, are a testament to her talent and resilience. As Tyla continues to expand her career beyond music, it's clear that her influence will only continue to grow. Her ability to innovate and stay true to her roots while embracing new opportunities has allowed her to carve out a unique space in the global entertainment landscape. From music to fashion to social advocacy, Tyla is a force to be reckoned with, a multifaceted artist whose future is filled with endless possibilities. The rise. From local recognition to global stardom, Tyla's rise to fame was an organic and calculated process, built on her musical talent, unique sound, and relentless work ethic. After the success of her breakout single, Getting Late, Tyla quickly became a household name not just in South Africa, but across Africa and the world. Her unique ability to blend Afrobeat rhythms with modern pop, R&B, and electronic influences created a sound that resonated with a diverse and global audience. Her music, laced with authenticity and emotion, touched on universal themes such as love, heartbreak, and self-discovery, which made it accessible to listeners from various backgrounds. The international success of Getting Late marked the beginning of Tyla's rapid rise. Streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube played a significant role in getting her music to listeners around the globe. These platforms not only helped increase her visibility, but also allowed her to tap into markets outside of Africa, expanding her reach to audiences in Europe, the Americas, and beyond. The rise in her fame coincided with her strong online presence. Tyla's Instagram and Twitter accounts became key channels through which she interacted with her fans, sharing her journey, thoughts, and behind-the-scenes glimpses of her life. Her authenticity and relatable personality further endeared her to her fans, who saw her not just as a successful artist, but as someone they could connect with on a personal level. As her fanbase grew, so did the opportunities for collaborations with international artists. Tyla quickly gained recognition in the global music scene, attracting the attention of established stars and rising talents. Her collaborations allowed her to experiment with different sounds and reach audiences that she may not have been able to access on her own. By partnering with artists from different genres and backgrounds, Tyla solidified her position as a versatile and adaptable artist, securing major deals and expanding her reach. With her newfound fame came the opportunity to sign major record deals, which opened the door to even more resources and opportunities. Tyla's first significant deal with an international label allowed her to focus more on her music while benefiting from the marketing and promotional support that came with such a partnership. These deals also helped her expand her reach beyond the digital platforms, securing her a place on major radio stations, music television networks, and streaming playlists. Tyla's brand was not just about her music. It was also about her image, style, and influence. As her popularity grew, so did her presence in the media. She began appearing in interviews, magazine spreads, and music videos that showcased not just her talents, but also her unique sense of style. Her image was crafted carefully, as Tyla embraced her African heritage while merging it with contemporary influences, creating a bold and unforgettable persona that captivated her audience. One of the significant milestones in Tyla's rise to fame was her appearance at international music festivals and award shows. These events not only provided her with the chance to perform for larger audiences, but also helped her establish herself as an international act. Performing on some of the biggest stages in the world allowed Tyla to further solidify her status as one of the most promising artists of her generation. While reaching fame is an incredible achievement, sustaining that success is where the real challenge lies. Tyla knew that her breakthrough was just the beginning of her journey. She had to find ways to keep her audience engaged while continuing to evolve as an artist. For Tyla, this meant experimenting with her sound, collaborating with diverse artists, and remaining true to the message that her music conveyed. Her second single, To the Moon, for example, showcased her ability to blend genres and keep her music fresh and exciting. The song's success helped to maintain the momentum she had built with Getting Late, while also showing her growth as a performer and songwriter. Each new release was met with anticipation, as fans eagerly awaited to hear what she would do next. Tyla's ability to diversify her portfolio beyond music also played a significant role in her sustained success. She launched a series of projects that allowed her to remain relevant in the public eye while continuing to expand her influence. These projects included fashion collaborations, endorsement deals, and even philanthropic efforts, all of which helped her cultivate a multifaceted brand. As Tyla's fame continued to rise, so did her ability to make strategic business decisions that kept her at the forefront of the entertainment industry. The key to Tyla's sustained success was her unwavering focus on authenticity. She never compromised her artistic vision for commercial gain, and this was reflected in the way her fans connected with her. Tyla's music was not just about creating hits, it was about sharing a part of herself with the world. This connection with her audience made her rise to fame not just a career milestone but a personal triumph, as she saw her music resonate with millions of listeners worldwide. Building a legacy beyond music. As Tyla's fame continued to soar, she began to shift her focus towards building a legacy that extended beyond music. While her talent as a musician would always be at the core of her brand, Tyla wanted to leave an impact on the world in other ways. Her philanthropic efforts became more prominent as she used her platform to raise awareness about social and environmental causes. Tyla became known for her advocacy work, particularly around issues such as climate change, gender equality, and the empowerment of marginalized communities. Her influence in the music industry and beyond solidified her place as a cultural icon. Tyla was no longer just a musician. She was an entrepreneur, an activist, and a role model for aspiring artists. Her rise to fame had transcended the music industry, making her a figure whose impact would be felt for years to come. Tyla's rise to fame is a testament to the power of perseverance, talent, and staying true to one's roots. From her breakout single, Getting Late, to her global collaborations and philanthropic efforts, Tyla has proven that she is not just a fleeting star but a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry. Her ability to rise to the top while maintaining her authenticity and expanding her influence is what sets her apart from her peers. As Tyla continues to build her career, her rise to fame will be remembered as one of the most remarkable in recent years. Her journey is a reminder that with hard work, dedication, and a clear vision, anyone can achieve greatness. Tyla is a superstar in the making, and her story is far from over. We can't wait to see what the future holds for this extraordinary artist. Thanks for watching, Trendy Vibers. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. Stay tuned for more amazing stories and updates from the world of music and beyond. Catch you next time on Trendy Vibes.